Hello, and welcome to another day on the channel. My name is RNGesus, and today we'll be doing some drafting for dummies, aka sealed. So, without further ado, let's jump into it and see what we open. Our rares are... well, 3 lands isn't great. But I guess I know what we're playing. Soul of Windgrace, Evolve Sleeper, Land War Green Widow, and then Mana Fixing to help. Yeah, I guess we're playing Jund. It's not like we can't play that now. Let's see, Runic Shot, Knowledge Faithfinder, Herbalist, Vanguard, Take Up Shield, Citizen's Arrest. All of these cards are fine in white. We don't care about that. We care about red, green. Oh, red's pretty bad, actually. We might just end up splashing red. Yeah, this is all it's in red. Pretty bad, but black is amazing. Evolve Sleeper. Knight of Dust Shadow. Pilfer. Splatter. Tribute. Sabotage, Braids, Frightful Return, Double Extinguish, Phyrexian Warhorse, Tattered Apparition, Necro, Withering Necromass, all playable. Oh, excuse me. Blue looks great too, with double Tolarian Terror and double Frostfist Strider, and a Tolarian Geyser. Impulse is fine, Phyrexian Espionage is decent. Red looks very bad. Green has some stuff. Bog Badger, Yahamaya Iconoclast, Hydromancer, Land War, Green Widow, Magnaroth, Barkweave Crusher, another Magnaroth. Ooh, Mossbeard Ancient. Okay. So it might have some stuff. Our fixing is triple Idyllic Beach, A Darker Waste, Sunlit Marsh, Ellis Ilcore. We got a lot of land. Sadly, most of it's red, which actually feels really bad. Crystal Grotto. So if we cut white, and all of our mana fixing, except for the grotto. Add the 2 Tangled Islets. This would be our deck. I don't hate it. Do we want to splash Soul of Windgrace? I mean, I don't hate it. Enters battlefield or attacks. Put a land card from graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. Let's see, do we have ways to discard cards? Yeah. No, it doesn't discard cards. So let's see. If we want to, like, splash Ellis Ilcore, we have the fixing for it with, like, 10 white lands. Wait, no, that's a good card. Radiant Grove. Yeah, we could splash Ellis Ilcore with ease. And any white kicker for that matter. What about Soul of Windgrace? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lands to splash it. We could splash Rada, which is pretty aggressive. Same with the Rulik Mon, so I don't feel like doing that. Just splash Soul of Windgrace. I think our deck might be strong enough just that we don't have to splash Soul and just play all of this. Cut Aggressive Sabotage. Just reanimate target creature. No, it doesn't. Let's see if we like splash into white and see what would happen. Like what would we get? Stall for Time, Citizen's Arrest, Runic Shot. Yeah, I don't think any of those are actually worth splashing, never mind. In blue, we could actually bring in some actual cards like Shore Up, Pixie Illusionist, Negate, maybe just one Negate. Yeah, I like that. And then cuts. Phyrexian Warhorse, we have a lot to help kick this, but we're not really sacrificing stuff, but it's still pretty good. Splatter Goblin. Yavimaya Iconoclast, I guess. It's just a 2-mana 3/2 with trample, which is fine. Can't kick it, but it's fine. Let's cut Negate. Pixie Illusionist, Shore Up. We have much less blue now. But those are pretty filler cards for us. We can cut Pilfer. Barkweave Crusher is pretty filler. Same with one Magnaroth Sentry. Braid's Fightful Return, you may sacrifice a creature. We don't really have anything to sacrifice, so I don't feel like Braid's Fightful Return will do that much for the first one. Second is return target creature from graveyard to your hand. And target opponent may sacrifice a non-land token permanent. Yeah, it's not that great. How many instant sorceries do we got for Tolarian Terror? Only 7. So, not the greatest Tolarian Terror deck. Let's actually add back the Iconoclast, as it's pretty good 2-drop. And cut 1 Terror. Cut Splatter Goblin. Yeah, let's cut Splatter Goblin. And then finally cut... Is our last cut Tolarian Terror? Pretty big cards, but we have some good top end already. Maybe we cut the Phyrexian Warhorse. Yeah, let's cut the Warhorse. And then anything else we want to play? Still really want to try and play Soul of Windgrace. You know what? With this pile of trash, let's try it. Play Soul of Windgrace. Do we have like any fixing besides our lands? No. Well, I guess we're playing all the fixing we got. And we can't search for basics, right? Yeah, we can't search for basics, nor do we care for basics. We can just have as little basics as we want. And let's cut... Tide Operation's a good win condition in the air. Let's cut a Pilfer. So, let's try this Chaos 5-color Strange deck and see how it works, I guess. Oh, this is so sad. This is going to be such a weird draft. Let's jump into some games and see how the deck does. Here we are on the play against Matsu. This hand looks fine. We'll keep. Draw black source. Ellis Illicore looks great. So we'll lead off with the Idyllic Beachfront since Carplusin Forest is untapped. Same with the Darker Waste. So even though we have two non-basics now in hand, our entire hand is untapped right now. Green source, pass a turn, end of turn impulse. They play a Clockwork Drawbridge. We don't have any black, so I don't think we want to take any of the black cards, so let's just take the swamp. Feels bad, though. Tribute to Urborg. I kind of want to get this Ellis Illicore online. Yeah, let's get the Ellis Illicore online. That's a little annoying. Swing for 2. It does have Death Touch, my friend. We take it. And we'll play a Llanowar Green Widow. Sorry. And now a 4/3 will block Zur very well. So can't attack with their 1/4 flyer. But 4 lands in hand is not preferable. Oh. They Runic Shot. Ellis Illicore. Sorry if I sound weird. I'm very stuffy because of allergies recently. They keep 2 on top, so that's not very good. And they play a Shivan Reef. And we draw Sacred Peak, not great. Swing for 4. They take it. And just play my tap land and pass. I mean, we got all the colors in the world. And strangely, only actually got 4 basic land types. They Citizens Arrest Llanowar Green Widow. Yikes. That ain't good. This is until end of turn. No, it just animates enchantments. That's cool. Yava my Iconoclast kicked. Don't mind if I do. This costs 2 mana, so they can animate this. And trade, but I doubt they want to. They just take 4. And we pass. Animate the Citizen's Arrest as a 3/3 hexproof lifelink death touch. That is actually really scary. They play their own Ellis Illicore. And we'll kill it before they can gain life. Frostfist Strider. We will have to pay. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's the Idyllic Beach, not the Darker Wastes. If they want to use the Clockwork Bridge, tap down Frostfist Strider, and just, like, attack, that is fine by me. That takes up their entire turn. What you gonna do, OP? Destroy evil. Okay, that sucks. Well, now we're taking 4. Soul of Windgrace. Perfect. Let's hold full control. Activate discard a land. 2 draw card. Elfhame Worm, cool. And we'll just pass the turn. They cast Aaron. That's actually pretty scary. And they tap Soul. I think we block. Yeah, it's too much of a liability to hold back. Evolve? Sleeper. Well, that's a 1-drop, I guess. And these all can be activated at instant speed, so I'll just pass. They can use the bridge, which is a little scary. And then use Aaron to sacrifice the bridge to pump their board. They tap the worm. Yep, just as expected. They just swing like that. Yeah, sure. We'll trade with Soul of Windgrace. It's not doing too much anyway. And we will level up the Evolved Sleeper. Tattered Apparition, good draw. Well, move to combat. Swing for 5 because of Vigilance. And play an Apparition. Pass the turn. Okay, so we're actually slowly taking over this game. Let's see if we can get out of this one. The pain lands don't feel great right now because they keep costing us life to activate the Sulphur Springs. But hey, is it better than just not being able to have the right colors we need at the right time? Probably. Tribute to Urborg kicked. Yep, can't save that. They move to combat. And swing with Aaron. Yeah, sure. We'll have to double block Aaron to conserve our life total. Hopefully I don't have to take up shield. Yeah, sure, this happens. We don't want to activate the Evolved Sleeper, because why would we? It would just die. And an Elvish Hydromancer. Don't mind if I do. Copy the worm. Another one. And swing for 5. These worms are going to win us the game, hopefully. If they block with the Green Widow, then or the Citizen's Rest, then we get the Green Widow back. Cool. Just like that, we're back in this baby. I did not see us coming out of that one. Oh, sorry, OP. Move to combat. Swing with the Green Widow and the Worm. They bounce with the Widow. And cast a Mossbeard Ancient. Pass the turn. So, what you gonna do against this army of Tramplers, OP? Haha, we did it. I did not think we were gonna survive that. GG's. Whew, on to the next one. On the play, or on draw, this hand's fine. We'll keep. Crystal Grotto's fine. We'll play an Idyllic Beachfront. Pass turn. Semi-Herbalist, sure. We'll lead off with an Ellis Ilcore. Will cost us a life, though, but totally worth it. We take 2. Hopefully they're not aggressive. Okay, a Coral Colony. Cool. Okay, they're defenders. That's actually really cool. Tangled Islet. Swing for 2. Pass a turn. And then we'll cast a Green Widow. They could start trying to mill us out, which would be kind of cool and funny. Florious Vine Wall, yeah. Are there mill plans going on? Mill us 3 cards a turn. That's actually pretty fast. Shivan Reef. They already played land for turn, so they just pass. Extinguish the Light. Perfect. Let's cast a Green Widow. Got anything, OP? It's just a 4/3 with Trample. Gain a life. And what land do we want to play? Let's play the Sacred Peaks. Get some more domain for the Green Widow. And swing for 2 because they can't block it. Pass the turn. Yikes, we willed Soul of Windgrace. Another Vine Wall? Yeah, sure. They're popping off. They impede my Landward Green Widow's momentum. And just keep on swinging. Ooh, Evolved Sleeper. That's great. Let's cast an Evolved Sleeper. Pay a life. Play the Crystal Grotto. Vohar looks pretty good, but they're just going to mill it, so let's actually just keep it on top since it's fine. We can keep it if you want. But if they mill it, that's also fine. We'll swing for 2. And pass. They're running out of cards in hand. Shield Wall Sentinel, never mind. They get to tutor up their best defender. Probably the Chaplain if they have that. Yep, Wing Mantle Chaplain. Yikes. Oh, we are so dead. Idyllic Beachfront tapped. Moved combat. Swing with Magnaroth Sentry. That's it. They take 4. And we'll cast Vohar. Voldalian Desecrator. Although killing the Coral Colony would definitely be worth it here as well. And then we'll pass a turn to level up the Evolved Sleeper. Yep, they mill again for 5. Yikes, all of our good stuff. Especially Withering Necromass would have been great. Yeah, we need to kill this Coral Colony very soon. 6 birds for 4 mana. That is scary. Yeah, their defender deck looks sick. I did not think you could actually build defenders that wasn't in draft. Level up the Evolved Sleeper. And just take it. Tellurian Geyser, perfect. So let's Tellurian Geyser kicked, bounce. A bird, I guess? No. Let's just extinguish the light, the Coral Colony. Just do that now. They let it happen, so they look like they want to tap something down. They tap the Sentry, sure. We'll swing for 2 with Ellis Ilcor. Because if they want to trade with some birds, I'm all for that, because our life total is actually going to look pretty low with these birds in play. We'll pass. Do we want to trade with Vohar? It can basically give something from our graveyard flashback. Let's actually trade with the Evolved Sleeper. I think that's not going to be doing much in this game. They keep whatever it is on top. Trade with the Sleeper. They lose a life. And end of turn, we activate Vohar. Let's just say, don't hope they don't have an Elvish Hydromancer to copy the Chaplain, because that would suck. Or another Chaplain, for that matter. Because then we would just be dead. Tatiova instead. And do you have a land? No. At least not yet, anyway. Discard Geothermal Bog. Impulse, not bad. Kicked, bounce a bird. Mossbeard Ancient, that looks pretty good. Moved combat. They tap the Green Widow, sure. We'll swing with Ellis Ilkor and Magnaroth Sentry. Jump block the Sentry, sure thing. And we'll pass the turn. Create a 3/3 flyer, yeah. This doesn't look good for us. We'll chump block with Vohar. Well, we can still live this attack, but I don't think we really want to with or take 3 from that. Loot. Talarian Terror. Not what we're looking for. I mean, it's fine. We'll just discard the Bog Badger. And cast Impulse. What's our out here? Mossbeard Ancient, I guess? So we're taking 8 to go to 4. Mossbeard Ancient brings us up to 7. Hold back some... No, that won't do it. Would aggro be it? They tap down our Green Widow. We swing for 10 damage. They chump block. Let's take the Iconoclast. Maybe that can be our lucky way out. They lose a life. Go to 9. Let's see, what's your last card? They don't play it. Okay. So, let's cast a kicked Iconoclast. Gain a life. Moved combat. They can tap down the Green Widow. And we'll swing with everything. Let's see. This doesn't even have trample, so I don't think it's worth swinging. Yeah, just swing with those. But they can just tap it, so swinging might have been just better there. But they would still live anyway. Talarian Terror. Get another life. Pass the turn. They tap the Sentry, and we lose in the air. GG's. Oh well. We tried. On to the next game. On the play, this hand's missing blue. We're gonna have to mulligan. This is better. We'll keep and bottom a green card since we don't have any green mana just yet. No, we can find it. We'll discard Extinguish. Play Sacred Peaks. Next turn, Island into Impulse. Oh, they're an aggro deck. Well, I mean, there's our green source, so we don't have to cast Impulse just yet. They pilfer, probably taking the Iconoclast. Or the Sentry, actually. The Sentry does look like a threat later. Yep, they take the Sentry. Frostfist Strider. Well, let's kick this while we have the chance. Swing in for 4, pass the turn. They play a Geothermal Bog and swing for 1. They can't pump because it's cost 3 mana. And they just pass. Cool. Play Sulfur Springs, move to combat. Swing for 3. And cast Impulse main phase? Yeah, sure, why not? See no reason to hold it up. Let's take the Green Widow. We'll find another white or blue source for Frost Strider. And I prefer the Green Widow here. They Thrill of Possibility, discarding land. Go to 16. And they play Land Pass. Geothermal Bog means the Sulfur Springs will probably not do as much damage to us anymore. Cast Green Widow. Play a Bog. And we have full domain now, too. So they just draw 2, lose 2. And Braids. We'll decline. Play Crystal Grotto. Put that on the bottom. And Bog Badger Kick. No, let's cast a Frost Strider. Tap Braids. So our Llanowar Green Widow lives. They can trade with the Iconoclast. They go to 3. You pass the turn, and next turn, Bog Badger kills them. Take that, aggro deck. They play a Phoenix Chick into a Fire Nado. But now they're just dead on board. Good game. Because Phoenix Chick can't block. Maybe we misclick, but we do not. And Extinguish the Light the Braids will do it. GG's. On to the next game. Take that, aggro. When you can't beat them, join them, and then beat them faster than they can. I think that's how the saying goes, right? Probably. On the draw, we're missing black, which is most of this hand, so we're probably going to have to mulligan. This is pretty good. A little slow, but we can live with that. Bottom Necromass and draw some spells? Or do we want to bottom a land and hope to draw some lands? Withering Necromass isn't going to be very good for a while, so yeah, let's just bottom that. Rather have lands. Kind of feel bad now, but that's just one land. Hopefully we don't draw any more for the rest of the game, period. Like, we've got some top-end stuff that we care about. They play Splatter Goblin. We'll play Idyllic Beachfront, Sacred Peaks. Let's play the Tangled Islet. Adds the most land count, different land mana values, and colors. Well, not mana values, but you know what I'm talking about. Basic land types. Charismatic Vanguard. Well, let's cast a Bog Badger. We'd rather trade off with the Bog Badger than a Green Widow. We'll trade with the Vanguard. They play a Relic of Legends into the Raven Man. That's kind of cool. But we've got lands to discard. And they play a Cult Conscript as well. Wow. They are very aggressive. Play Sacred Peaks. Now we have Domain. And we have lands to discard to the Raven Man. The tokens look really cool for this character, though. So, what else do you got? Just start activating the Raven Man. Yep, activate Raven Man. We will discard Idyllic Beachfront. End of turn, they create a bird. Talarian Terror at full cost. Swing for 4. They block with the Splatter Goblin. We can just reanimate it, so that's fine. And we'll just cast a worm in the meantime. They cast Bone Splinters, sacrificing Cult Conscript. And we discard a card. We'll discard the Talarian Terror, since we're not close to casting that, and as long as I keep discarding, we're gonna have to discard it eventually. Phyrexian Espionage, okay. Cast that kick to force them to discard. Okay, lands, that sucks. Wait, it counts for them as well? If a player discarded a card, wow, these birds are getting annoying. We'll discard Red Source. Soul of Windgrace, perfect. Black, red, green, and colorless. Soul of Windgrace. Idyllic Beachfront into play. Pass a turn. But this Raven Man is hurting. We will respond by discarding a land, draw a card. Maybe we draw into the land. What card we want in our graveyard? That is not something we want in our graveyard. Yikes. If we had green, we would rather discard it to gain life, but oh well. They create another Raven. Dang, this Raven Man has been painful. We can't gain life because of the dang Knight of Dusk's Shadow. And we can't even block right now. So we are just dead. GG's, yeah, Raven Man pulling off the win for this game. On to the next one. On the play, this hand looks fine. We'll keep. Lead off with the Beachfront. And pass. We could turn 3, we can either play Vohar or Llanowar Green Widow, whichever we prefer. Probably the Green Widow. Because we are going to have Domain turn 3, so this can just be reanimated for 3 mana. The Splatter Goblin, though, is annoying. Let's just cast Vohar. I'm fine trading with Vohar. We don't have many instant sorceries, nor do we care about the loot. Actually, I might keep Vohar just so we can loot. Because our hand's looking pretty garbage right now. Without lands. They swing for 2. We take it. What you got? Play land. And a Banalish Sleeper. Yikes. Well, do they sacrifice a Spider Goblin? Yep. Soul of Windgrace. But we'll just cast an Evolved Sleeper here, because it trades off with the Sleeper. We'll trade Sleeper for Sleeper. And sure, playing Green Widow would be nice as well, but we'd rather trade the 1/1 for their 3/1 than our 4/3. They swing for 3, we'll block. They trade, cool. Withering Necromask getting cheaper every time. Sacred Peaks, cool. Green Widow, tap land, pass the turn. We're missing blue mana for Frost Strider, but we can cast. I'm saying that wrong, aren't I? We can cast Magnaroth Sentry and Soul of Windgrace. They swing, we'll block. If they have a trick, I'm willing to lose our Green Widow for it. Tribute to Urborg, sure. Pass, we will cast Magnaroth Sentry. Pass turn. This Withering Necromask getting cheaper and cheaper. If we draw land, we'll... Wait, we can't cast and activate Soul. Dang it. They cast an Eerie Soul Tender, mill 3 cards. Including an Archangel of Wrath. And just pass. Cool. Move to combat, swing for 4. If they double block, I'm fine with that. They don't. And we'll cast Soul of Windgrace. We can put lands from our opponent's battlefield under our control. Oh, nice. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. Well, they concede to the value of Soul of Windgrace, so we'll just move on to the next game. Yeah, Soul of Windgrace, pretty good. This hand is super slow. We're gonna have to mulligan. Like, nothing till turn 3 with this Hydromancer. Not even black mana for anything else. This is better. We'll keep. And bottom... Idyllic Beachfront. Yeah, the Idyllic Beachfront. Soul of Windgrace, so we're definitely going to look for a green source when we cast Impulse. Island, pass a turn. Resolute Reinforcements, sure thing. We do have Tribute if they have like a pump spell or something. We take it. Electrostatic Infantry, that's probably worth tributing. Kill that before that gets out of hand. Cast Impulse, maybe find tap land. Tangled Islet, perfect. Pass the turn. They swing, they pass. Well, we'll cast Magnaroth Sentry before we cast Soul. They destroy evil. Sure thing. They swing. They pass. We'll just lead with the Hydromancer. We're not going to be kicking it anytime soon. And we'd rather protect Soul of Windgrace at the moment. They cast a Snare Spinner. Swing will block the token. Does it matter? We'll block the reinforcements. Bite down? Sure. Fine by me. If they have to 2-for-1 themselves, that is all good. Let's cast a Withering Necromass. Yeah. 5 mana, 5/5 Death Touch. They destroy evil that too. They keep smacking with their 1/1s. Into Thrill, discarding Artillery Blast. Not a land. Interesting. Well, Phyrexian Espionage. Kicked. Draw 2. Please discard a card. They discard Rulic Mons. That is scary. And then they cast Rith. End step, if a creature or planeswalker control was dealt excess damage this turn, create a 4/4. Yeah, that is what you call a scary card. We don't like scary cards here. Has Ward 2 as well. Elfheim Worm, Evolve Sleeper. Like, none of these have reach to prevent us from dying to this Wrath, besides Green Widow. Yeah, let's just Elfheim Worm and Evolve Sleeper for now. Next turn we can start chump blocking with the Green Widow, but we want to just try and hold out for as long as possible. Geothermal Bog, just what we were looking for. Swing for 5. Play a Bog. Cast Green Widow. Pass the turn. And then level up this Evolve Sleeper. Chump block. Wait, we can activate this at instant speed? That's interesting. Put it anywhere. That'd be cool. They play a Sarah Paragon, though. That is super scary. Electrostatic Infantry. Yeah, we are so dead. Very much dead. GG's. Yeah, we can't do anything about this. I was not expecting that. GG's. Oh, wow. So, Sealed. Drafting for Dummies. Also, we're bad at it, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. But, yeah, the deck was interesting. Opening 3 lands wasn't the greatest. But I think we built a really cool, interesting deck. I don't think that Tolarian Terror playing it was worth it. We'd probably just rather run like a Splatter Goblin or Pilfer. Just for early game. But yeah. Well, that was the video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit like and subscribe button. It's just a second for you, but it means a lot to me. And thank you so much. I will see you all next time. Peace out.